Hello students, welcome to today's class. Today we will discuss questions of exercise 7.1, that is cubes and cube roots. In my previous video, first two questions we have already solved, and some parts were still left there, and I left these parts for you, and I hope you tried that parts. If any problem is there, you can write me in comment section. In next video I will explain all the things, all the your queries. I will handle it. Now see, question number third I am starting with today's class with question number 3. The question is, find the smallest number by which each of the following number must be divided so obtain a perfect cube. So first part I am solving here. Question is, by which number, which smallest number we should divide this 81 to make it perfect cube. It means this 81 is not a perfect cube. We have to make perfect cube it. By which number we should divide it to make perfect cube. So let's start here. 81 is given here. We need to find first prime factors of this 81. So by 3 we know that it is divisible 27 times, then by 3 9 times, then by 3 3 times, and by 3 1 time. So we know that factors of 81 we can write 4 times 3, right? So now we need to make triplets. It means group of 3. So you can see here, this is first group, and this 3, you can see this 3 we can't take as a triplet because it is alone here. So you can see here clearly 3 is not in the triplet. It means, what does mean it? This 3 is not in triplet, it means this 3 is extra. If we remove this 3 or if we delete this 3, then we can make this 81 perfect square. It means we need to divide by 3. If we divide this one by 3, this 3 will be removed, and then we can make it perfect cube. So we should divide 81 by 3 to make perfect cube. Therefore, we should divide 81 by 3. What we have, if we divide 81 by 3, you can see here, if we divide 81 by 3, what we have? 27 we have. So we will get 27. Now we can say that 27 is a perfect cube. This is cube of 3, right? So cube of 3 is 27. It means now 27 is perfect cube. You can see here. So the simple thing is, just you find prime factorization and try to make triplets, and the factors those are not in the group of triplets, so we can divide by these numbers. So in this way we can make the number perfect cube. So many parts are there. Now next part, 128. By which number we should divide it to make it perfect cube. So the same way we have to take prime factors of 128. So by 2 6 time, and by 4 time, by 2 32 time, by 2 16 time, by 2 8 time, by 2 4 time, by 2 2 time, and by 2 1 time. So you can see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7 time 2's we are getting here. So 7 times 2's we have here. Now the second step is we have to make triplets. So you can see here, this is first triplet. I am writing inside square this bracket. This is second triplet, and you can see here this 2 is alone. It means it cannot be a part of triplet. So 2 is not part of a triplet. It means if we divide by 2, we can remove this 2 and we can make this 182 by dividing 2 perfect cube. Therefore, we should divide 128 by 2 to make perfect cube. So 128, if we divide by 2, what we have, you can see here we have 64, and we know that 64 is a perfect cube. Whose cube is this? This is cube of 4. So 4 cube is 64, and 64 is a perfect square. It means we need to divide the group of prime factors by 2. In this way we can make it perfect square. Hope you understand. Now one more part, that is fifth part I am solving here. It is 704. 704. First thing, we need to take prime factor by 2. 352 times we can divide it. Now by again by 2, 176 times. Right? Again by 2, 88 times. Right? Again by 2, 44 times. By 2 again 22 times. By 2 again 11 times, and by 11 1 time. So factors of 704 are 2 into 2 into 2. How many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2's are there. And 1 time 11 is there. Now the second thing, we need to take that prime, that triplets. So this is first triplet and this is second triplet. Now you can see this 11 is alone there. It means if we remove this 11 by dividing, so we can make 704. If we divide by 11, we can make it perfect cube. 11, therefore 11 is not a part of triplet. It means we should divide 704 by 11 to make perfect cube. Therefore, here we can divide this 704 by 11. So you can divide it directly. 11 6 are 66, right? So what is left now? 4 is left. So 4, if you put in front of this 4, 44 we have. So 4 times. It means after dividing 704 by 11, we have 64. And we know that 64 is a perfect cube. Whose cube is this? This is cube of 4. Just before also we discussed. So this 64 is perfect cube. Hope you understand. These questions are very simple questions. You just to take the prime factors first by using prime factorization method, and after that make triplets. And the factors, those are not the part of triplets. It means these are extra factors, and we should divide these factors so we can make that given number perfect cube. Now there are 2-3 more parts in this question, and I am leaving for you. You try and let me know. If any problem is there, then you can ask me. Now question number 4 I am discussing here. Question number 4 is, let me read question first. It's a word problem. Parikshit makes a cuboid of plasticine of sides 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeters. Okay, sides of cuboid. 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Length, breadth and height is given. So he want to make a cuboid of this dimension, and the question is how many such cuboids will be needed to form a cube. He want to make a cube by using these dimensions. So first you need to find volume of cuboid. What is volume of cuboid? Volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height. It means all three dimensions we need to multiply together. Right? What we have after multiplying? 5 2 are 10, 10 5 are 50 we have here. 50 then centimeter cube. Since it is a volume, we can write it 50 centimeter cube or 50 cubic centimeter also we can write it. Now you can see this 50 is not a perfect cube. So we need to make it perfect. How? So by prime factorization method, we need to take the factors by 2, by 5, 5 and by 5, 1. So factors of 50 we can write it 2 into 5 into 5. Now you can see here we are unable to make any triplet here. It means 2 we need and 1 5 we need here to make triplet. Hope you understand. Since this 2 is alone here, it means if we had 2 more 2's, then only we can make triplet of 2, and here 1 5 is less. It means if we have 1 more 5, then only we can make triplet of 5. It means so 2 into 2 and 5 we need to make cuboid. So 2 into 2 into 5 means 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. It means 20 more cuboid we need to make cuboid. Hope you understand. Therefore, 20 cuboid per exit needs to make a cuboid. Right? So he needs 20 cuboids. Hope you understand. So now this exercise 7.1 has finished now. For total 4 questions were there in this exercise, and I discussed all 4 questions. Some options are, some parts are still left, and you have to solve these parts. If any problem is there, then you can write me. Now we'll start next exercise also today. First question I am discussing here of exercise 7.2 now. Exercise 7.2. Question first. Find cube root of each of the following numbers by prime factorization method. Prime factorization method to find cube root. So many questions are there. There are 10 parts in this first question. So you have to find cube root of the numbers by using this method, prime factorization method. This method is very simple. So one part I am discussing here. This is first part and 64 is given here. Now you have to find cube root by using prime factorization method. So how we can find? Just see here. Just take prime factors. This is very simple. So by 2 we know 32 times it's divisible, and by 2 16 times, by 2 8 times, by 2 4 times, by 2 2 times, and again by 2 1 time. It means 64 we can write as 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 times 2's. Now the second step is you need to write these factors in a group of threes or triplet. We have to make a triplet. So this is first triplet. Triplet means we are taking three same factors together. So we are taking these three together. So first triplet, this is second triplet. Right? Now cube root of 64. As we discussed earlier, we can write cube root like this. This symbol we can use, and inside this symbol we have to write 3. So this we can read it cube root of 64. And from this triplet we need to take one value from this triplet and one factor from this triplet. So 3 times 2's are there, we have to take only 1 here, right? And from here also we need to take only 1. So 2 and 2 we have. What does mean 2 and 2? It is 4. 2 2 is 4. It means cube root of 64 is 4. You can also check it. If we find cube of 3, we can write as 4 into 4 into 4, that is 64. So cube of 4 is 64 and cube root of 64 is 4. As I discussed, cube and cube roots are just complementary to each other, just opposite to each other. So cube of 4 is 64 and cube root of 64 is 4. Hope you understand. Next, one more part I am taking here. That is third part I am solving here for you. This is 10,648. We have to find cube root of this number. This is a 5-digit number by using prime factorization method. So let's start. By 2 it is divisible. Again by 2. Again by 2. Now it is not divisible by 2 and by 3 also, since the sum of digits is 8. So yes, by 11 it is divisible. 11 11 is 11, 2 is left, 11 2s are 22 and 11 1s are 11. Then again by 11 11 time and by 11 1 time. So you can see here factors of 10,648 are 2 into 2 into 2 and 11 into 11 into 11, right? And next step is to write in triplets. So here you can see we have triplet of 2, since we have 3 times 2's, and here also we have 3 times 11. So therefore cube root of 10,648 is, what is rule? We have to take one value from this triplet, that is 2 from this triplet and 11 from this triplet. So what we have, finally we have here 22, and we can say that cube root of 10,648 is 22, right? One more part I am solving here. This is that eighth part. 10 parts are there total in all. This is 46,656. So by 2, right? Again by 2. Again by 2. Again by 2. Again by 2. I hope you all know this, how we are dividing by 2. Now, as you can see here, last digit is odd, so we are not divided by 2 now, right? So now we can divide it by 3. Since the sum of digits is 18, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 9, 18. So we can divide it by 3 now. 3 2 are 6, 1 is left here. It is now 12, 7 4 are 7 3 are. Right? Now by 3, 81 time. By 3 now 27 time. By 3, 9 time. By 3, 3 time. And by 3 finally 1 time. So factors of 66,656 are 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 times 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 6 times 3 is 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 6 times 3 is, right? These are the factors. Now let's make triplet. This is first triplet. This is second triplet of 2's. This is first triplet of 3's. First, second triplet of 3's. We are able to make triplet of each and every factor. So cube root of 46,656 is, we can take one value from first triplet, this is first, into second from here, third value from third triplet, and this is fourth value, right? So after multiplying all these together, what we have, 2 2 are 4, right? And this is 3 3 are 9. So 9 into 4, 36. So we can say that cube root of 46,656 is 36. Hope you understand now. If you find cube of 36, you will find this value. In my previous video, I explained that how we can find cube of any of the number without much more calculation. One trick I explained in my previous video, right? And one more part I am going to discuss here. This is part number 10th. This is 10th part. last part of this question. 91,125. 91,125. 91,125, right? So we need to find prime factors first. You can see by 5 we can divide it. So 18,225 times, again by 5, 3,645 times, again by 5, 7 times. Now we have 729, right? Now you can see here it is divisible by 3. Since the sum of digits 7 plus 2, 9 plus 18, so we can divide it by 3. 3 2s are, 3 4s are, 3 3s are. Now again by 3, 81 times, again by 3, 27 times, again by 3, 9 times, by 3, 3 times, and by 3, 1 time. So 91,125, the factors of this number are 5 into 5 into 5, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 times 3. Now we have to write in triplets. These are the triplets, group of threes. So cube root of 91,125 is first one value from first triplet, one value from here, and one from here. So 5 threes are 15, 15 threes are 45. So 91,125. Cube root of this one is 45. Hope you understand, guys. Now, first question I solved here from exercise 7.2. Still some parts are left there, and you try to solve these parts by your own. If any problem is there, you write me. In next video, I will solve. I will explain you each and everything that you want from me, and one suggestion that I want to give you, you please keep practicing, right? Practice make you perfect only. And my observation is that in that assignments, I have given you so many assignments from the beginning, and still there are some students, they didn't submit me any of the assignment. And there are students also, they are doing each and every assignments, and regularly they are submitting me. I am getting their assignments, and I am in process to keep records. Almost record is ready, and that record I will share with your parents also, how much efforts you are showing in these classes. So hope you still some boys are left there, though those who have not submitted. If you are not submitted yet, you please try to submit as soon as possible. And I have already shared my contact number in the class. If any query, any problem, you personally you want to ask me, so you are always welcome. Thank you so much.